What's up, everybody? Sorry about the delay. This is break number 612BD. This is the 2024 Star Wars break that was supposed to happen last evening. This is Star Wars Masterwork case break. It's got 8 boxes, 4 inner boxes per box. Here we go. Alright. There's 4. There is 8. 8 boxes. Good luck, everybody. Box 1. Yeah, these boxes. All right, first box. All right. Start with Ray. 241 out of 299. That is Star Wars last issue comic. September 1986. This is 241 out of 299. That is Jack Porkins. On the green, that's 22 of 99. 22 of 99. Our auto is Supreme Leader Snoke. Supreme Leader Snoke. That is Andy Serkis on the auto. Andy Serkis. And this is the Resistance at the Festival. Resistance at the Festival. Box number 2. box number 2 of box number 1. Tobias Beckett. This one is Star Wars comic number 91 on the holo. It's a nice holo. 298 out of 299. Star Wars comic. This one is April 1983, comic book number 70. Obi-Wan Kenobi on the blue background. Obi-Wan is not numbered. What's up, Ba? How you doing, buddy? And our next auto number 2 of this box number 1 is General Grievous. General Grievous, which is Matthew Wood on the auto. This one is also not numbered auto. Oh man, I'm doing great, my friend. Doing great. Cannot complain. Box 3 of box 1. Tali Lintra. There's Sebulba. This is Darth Maul, the Phantom Menace on the blue. Darth Maul, Phantom Menace. This one is not numbered. We'll go with our comic book from the back. Comic book from the back, that is Star Wars Episode 7, comic book number 70 again. All cards will be top loaded. Any base cards right now, I'm just penny sleeving to get through. We got our first, looks like sketch card. Our first sketch card. And that looks like The Force Awakens, The Force is With You, Star Wars Masterwork sketch card by Mike LaPerta. And that is a sketch of Alderaan. That is a nice sketch of Alderaan for the sketch card spot. That's nice, Ba. Very nice to meet you. Very, very nice to meet you. Yep. We're going to go ahead and... There you go, Ba. Have a great day. Thank you. I will be reporting you to eBay. Have a great day. This is box number 4 of the first box, King. Box number 4 of the first box. All right, Captain Panaka. That is a nice foil of An Embrace on Pasanan. That one is 51 of 299. 51 of 299. To 99, we got the Rancor green to 99. No problem, my friend. No problem at all. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We have a relic of Finn. Finn on the relic. You have received a Star Wars Galaxy Edge relic card featuring a piece of the First Order Star Destroyer control panel used by Walt Disney Engineering in pre-production of Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. That is cool. That is cool. That is not going to fit in there. That one fits there. There we go. That looks like a 180. I'll have to get a top loader for that. I'll go get a top loader in a minute. And then, oh, nice. We got a nice acetate card here of Anakin Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker on the Force Spirits. This is not numbered, but that is a really sick acetate. They aren't rare. Box number 2. Box number 2. Yeah, they were good autos. They were General Grievous and Supreme Leader Snoke. Grievous and Snoke were the two autos. So yeah, they were pretty nice. The Force Spirits don't come numbered. Okay, cool. Nice, Truth. Congratulations. You got Snoke? Well, you have one of the autos out of the first box. And Cavett, you have Anakin. Nice. Nice acetate. Alright, here we go. Box number 2. Here we go. Box 2. Omatress. Kylo Ren. That is 22 of 25. That is Luthen Rail. Luthen Rail red to 25. Our first auto of this box is Garza Garza Fwip. Jennifer Beals. Jennifer Beals. That one is also not numbered. And Strange Occurrences on Mortis. That is from the Ahsoka Clone Wars cartoon. Or anime, if you want to call it that. Any Han Solo autos yet? No, no Han Solo autos. Leia Organa. Vice Admiral Holdo. On the blue, not numbered, we got Garza Fwip. Garza Fwip. Oh, nice. Nice sketch card here. This one is a nice one. There it is. Rose. That is from Don Petticini Jr. Dan or Don Petticini Jr. on the sketch card of Rose. And on the comic book card, there's issue number 80 right there. That one is not numbered. Yes, that is nice. Helps me a lot because I can't remember everybody's name in these movies. I love these movies, but I can't remember everybody's name. There's our first Han Solo. There's Kanan Jarrus. On the blue, we got Deidre Miro. Deidre Miro on the blue. This one is, again, not numbered on the blue. We have a relic card of Neen Noob. Neen Noob. Not numbered. And an Embrace on Pasana again. This is a base version of that. There's been an argument over whose characters are in other breaks. Yeah, every breaker does these things different, so... This is my first time doing this, so I believe we have a spot that all the sketch cards go to. Darth Vader, the Rancor. There is Bo-Katan. That is green to 99. 21 of 99. Our next auto and last auto of this box is Omega. That is Michelle Ang. Michelle Ang. And then we have the Grand Admiral. Grand Admiral. Yeah. The sketch cards, I think we did them all as one spot, which is probably why it went for the most money in the break. I don't know exactly how much it went for, but yeah, sketch cards, all of them. It went for over $300. It went for over $300 on the sketch cards. But all sketch cards go to one person. All right, we're going to go box number 3. Box number 3. Was it over 700? I saw over 300, but I didn't get to check it all out completely. The comic covers were that high? Okay. Again, I kind of don't get it. I don't look at the prices of what people pay a lot of times. I just kind of ship. I break and I ship. I let the bosses do all the hard work. Check and see if we made money. That's on them. I will be at the Dallas show, though, this weekend. I will be at the Dallas show this weekend. So, if anybody's in that area and wants to come check out the Dallas show, I will have some, and I do have them available actually in my store right now, up for sale. I have the what are they called? Oh, the Topps Chrome Black. I have the Star Wars Topps Chrome Black available for sale in my store on Breaks and Takes too. So, alright, here we go. Box number 3, box number 1 of 3. In box 3, Unkar Plut. That is a comic book cover right there, hollow. That's a nice hollow of 74 of 299 episode, issue number 38. Issue 38. The Rancor Green, that is to 99. Rancor Green to 99, 75 of 99. We got our next sketch card right there. Next sketch card, that is from Smajin Daz, maybe? I don't know who the character is. I can't make that out. That's... Minister Tua, thank you. Minister Tua says maximum. And then we got the Grand Admiral. Ooh, this one's thick. Do they have booklets in these? No, they don't, but that is a thick card right there. I'm going to bring around the comic cover. Mandalorian. Marok. We got Carson Teva, blue, not numbered. And our next relic is purple. I don't know if that means it's numbered or not, but that's BB-8. BB-8 on the relic. It is numbered 29 out of 50. 29 out of 50 on this relic. Okay. So like I was saying, in my store I have the Topps Chrome Black if anybody's interested. I have them at $175 a box with free shipping. $175 a box with free shipping on the Topps Chrome Black cards. I'm sorry, not cards, but boxes. On the boxes. Sorry, I wanted to go get a top loaders for this BB-8, which is super thick. There we go. And then all the other ones right here. Let me get these into top loaders. There we go. Get those taken care of for you guys. Newt Gunnery. That one is Mark Hamill with the droid. Mark Hamill with the droid. That one is 88 out of 299. 88 of 299 on the hollow. green Ahsoka Tano. That is to 99. 58 of 99. And our autograph is Queen Apolana. Queen Apolana. That is Keisha Castle Hughes on the auto. And again, Mark Hamill with the droid on the base. Last box of box 3. Luthen Rail. We got Star Wars comic cover number 21. Heroes Move. Heroes Move In. That is an awesome holo. 222 of 299. That is Ahsoka. We got the Porg. Porg, 51 of 99. 51 of 99 on the Porg. And our last auto of this box goes to the Client. The Client. And that is Werner Herzog. Werner Herzog. Box number 4. Box number 4. Oh, of course, they're not going to fall out. Why would they? That one did not want to come out. Alright, eBay. I zoomed you in a little bit so that way you can see a little better. Garza Fwisp. Jason Sindula. Carson Teva on the blue. First auto is Michelle Ang. Michelle Ang as Omega. That's the second one for the Omega spot. And then Defeating the Magistrate. Defeating the Magistrate. Bays Malbus, Kelleran Beck. That is Droideka. Droideka on the blue. Grand Admiral Thrawn. Grand Admiral Thrawn on the auto. That is Lars Mikkelsen. Lars Mikkelsen. And another Embrace. Kersentan. Rematch with the Night Sister Witch. 91 of 299. Rematch with the Night Sister Witch. 91 of 299. We got Padme Amidala. Padme Amidala. Nice. Is that a sketch of Grogu? Rich Henman. Nice sketch card. And then this one is Hunted by the Inquisitor. Hunted by the Inquisitor. Nice Grogi. I almost said Yoda, but then I looked at it and I was like, nope, that's not Yoda. That's Grogu. And this is our halfway point. We got Evan Pyle to 10. This is our lowest numbered card yet so far. This is a comic cover, issue 74 out of 10. This one looks like it's made on wood. Looks like it's one of those wood cards, plywood. That's sick. That's really nice. It is wood. Okay, see, I was right. Not bad. Not bad for first time opening the product. We got green of Riva to 99. 44 of 99. And our last auto of this box, that is a little bit of damage there. Enfys Nest. Aaron Kellyman. Aaron Kellyman. And then we got the Resistance Co-Generals Share a Laugh. Box number 5. I don't know why I'm showing you the inside of the box. We all know there's only one pack. Just habit, you guys. Habit. Habit of showing you guys the box. Snap into a Slim Jim. Here we go. Box number 5. Yeah, no kidding, right? See if they slipped in something extra. We got the droid of Kef Beer. We got Rick Ollie. That is a comic card. Nice hollow there. That one is 109 of 299. 109 of 299. That is issue number 35. We got Garazeb or Elios on the blue. And our first auto goes to Bendu. Bendu looks like Tom Baker. It is Tom Baker. Bendu, Tom Baker, the voice of Bendu. Looks like they don't number many of the autographs, huh? They do, but lately it seems thin. Okay. We got the Mandalorian. Marok. There's Captain Bombardier, Jack Black Blue. This one is not numbered. Our next auto is Beaumont Kin. Beaumont Kin. That is an on-card auto. There it is. Dominic Monaghan. 10 out of 50. See, I just got to say something, I guess. I just got to say something. And we get a nice numbered auto. And it's yours, Truth. Congrats, man. Congrats. And we got Far, Far Away. Far, Far Away. I did call it for you. Look at that. I'm pretty good at that stuff. Kanan Jarrus. There's Darth Maul. Cy Snoodles. Cy Snoodles on the blue, not numbered. Our next auto is a nice one. That's Boss Nass. Boss Nass. And that is Brian Blessed. Brian Blessed. Another autograph you could actually probably make out. He's got a nice auto. I saw Blessed there. I just didn't see the Brian part. Grand Admiral. He's got to be in a case. Is he one of those that everybody, he always is there? Kind of like Omega. Seems like every case I see of this stuff, Omega has an auto. 2 or 3? Okay. That's cool. Rancor Keeper. That one is 91 out of 299. That is Narrowing the Search Grand Admiral. That is a Grand Admiral numbered to 299. Oh my goodness, that's funny. 4 out of 1 case. Actually, that's not even funny. That's sad. There's It's a trap. Admiral Akbar, it's a trap. Oh, look at this Grogu sketch card. What's up, Adam Marks? Nice to see you, buddy. Yeah, that is Elvin A. Hernandez on the sketch card. That's a nice sketch card right there. I like that one. And then we got a long-awaited meeting. Ahsoka and Darth Vader. Box number 6. Box number 6. You saw 3 Bendis out of 1 case. I got the one here, so I'm expecting 2 more. Okay, you got it, man. I will do my best. I will do my best. Marky Newton, I will do my best, especially because you and I have the same first name. Pretty rare you see any big name autos. Wouldn't be surprised if the big names are to 10 or lower. Okay. Well, I have in my collection, I have out of Topps Chrome Black, I have a dual auto of Shin Hati and Sabine Wren to 10. I have number 10 out of 10 on the dual auto from Topps Chrome Black. Yeah, I was pretty jazzed when I pulled it. I actually got it at a card show. I went and got a box and pulled that card. So I was pretty psyched. All right, box number 6. Here we go. Hu Yang. That is Goliath Never Forgets Star Wars comic book cover. That one is issue 65. That is R2-D2 plus 2. R2-D2 plus 2. That one is numbered 197 out of 299. This is C3PO spot on the blue, not numbered. Wow. Yeah, Luthen's pretty cool. And how about another sketch card? And this one is the Death Star. That's sick. Sean Early. Sean Early. That is a sick sketch card right there. Is there a case hit in this, you guys? Are there anything considered like a case hit? Is that Force Spirit acetate card like a case hit? Tala Dearth. There's Boba Fett. To 50 on the purple. Dr. Cornelius Evzan. Ooh, and a second sketch card in this box. This box, number 6, has a second sketch card. That is sketched by James O'Neely, it looks like. James O'Neely. I can't tell who that is, but looks a little bit like Heroes Move In. Poe, yes, exactly who I was thinking. The name could not come to me. And yeah, I was thinking from the show Andor, and Poe just would not come to my head. Yes, Poe Dameron. Has season 2 just started, right? That's a great name. You got a big boy, and of course his last name is Porkins. On the comic, you got issue 92. There is the droids on Kef Bir again. This one is numbered 151 out of 299. 151 of 299. Ooh, nice. We got another one to 25 on the red. Rick Ollie. Rick Ollie on the red to 25. That is 6 out of 25. 6 out of 25. And the modifier. The modifier on the auto. That is Steven Bruner. Steven Bruner. And our last pack of box. There's the usual modifier. You guys are funny. I've only seen 2 cases of this stuff open. I don't even think I watched the whole 2 cases. So, that's funny. Cy Snoodles. There is our comic book cover. Issue 31. That is foil of, or hollow of issue 92. That's 223 of 299. There's the Duchess. That's Lizzo, isn't it? Plays the Duchess. And our last auto, there's another Deidre Miro. Deidre Miro, Denise Go. Not sure if we had her auto yet today, but I know I think we've had her card before. A numbered card, I think. All the usual suspects. I love it. You guys know this better than I do. I enjoy it. I just, like I said, I don't get a chance to do it much. All right. Get a few more top loaders. We're due for a frame auto. Okay, is that the case hit? Is that a case hit, KT? When the cases hit big, it hits really big. Forces Spirit technically are. Okay. I had a feeling that was, but I just, because it's the only acetate we've hit. So I figured it must be. But you never know with these kind of boxes. Okay, but there are 3 or 4 Forces, Spirits in a case, LOL. Okay. Frame autos are to 5 and 1 of 1. Silver frames are 5. Gold are 1 of 1s. Okay. You just want to see one pulled. You've never seen one pulled? Oh, man. Then you've never watched me rip. I pulled 2 gold vinyl 101s the other night out of Select Baseball. 2 gold vinyl 101s out of Panini Select Baseball. 1 case. So come on, here it is. We're getting a 101 today. Come on, let's go. You guys deserve it for having to wait. Come on, Tops. Do your due diligence. Since UPS wanted to ship you to Kentucky from California instead of to Phoenix. Let's go. Alright guys, here we go. Box number 7. We got the Master Code Breaker. That is a holo Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Issue number 39, 107 of 299. Captain Bombardier again, not numbered. Ooh, that's a nice auto right there. Chancellor Palpatine. It looks like it's on the Platinum to 99. 47 of 99. Come on, focus, camera. 47 of 99. That's Tim Curry as Chancellor Palpatine. And then we got the Grand Admiral. Grand Admiral. Such a great actor. Such a great actor. Beeb Fortuna. Issue number 52. That is the Grand Admiral to 299. Holo Grand Admiral. That is 146 out of 299. 146 of 299. To 50. That is Enfys Nest. Enfys Nest. That is to 50 on the purple. 35 out of 50. And our next auto is also platinum again. That is Val. Val on the platinum, 36 out of 99. It waited until the last two boxes 6 and 7 before we got numbered autos. There's Anakin. Max Rebo. Wow, we got a third auto in this box. Koska Reeves on the blue. Dude, we got 3 autos and all 3 are platinum numbered. Do we got a hot box here? Because we just got Rose Tico. Rose Tico on the platinum auto to 99. Kelly Marie Tran, 78 of 99. That's sick. And then we got the Grand Admiral. Grand Admiral. And the last pack of box 7. Can we get a 4th auto? Can we get a 4th auto? Come on. Show me 4 autos. Show me a 101. Oh, nope. It's a sketch card. Sketch card. J.J. Abrams and Daisy Ridley. There's Captain Phasma. Ezra Bridger. Jason Sindula on the blue, not numbered. Oh, wow. That is a nice looking sketch card. From Dan. Looks like, I don't know. Looks like Dan something. Alright, who's the catcher? Who's the character? Excuse me. This one I can't make out. Looks like one of the walrus guys. Bounty hunter walrus guy. Grumgar? Thank you. Sorry guys, there are some characters I just don't remember names of. I try to do as much research as I can. And our final box. Thank you for that, Maximum. Final box. Should have a final 2 autos. All right, final boxes. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully we can grab a 101. Even something to 5 would be nice. After this, guys, I will go sort this break, and I will get it all shipped out later on this afternoon. So you guys should have this by the end of the week. All right, we got issue number 24. We got General Draven. General Draven to $2.99. We have Grand Admiral to $2.99. That is $2.80 out of $2.99. $2.80 of $2.99. I would feel the weight difference. Okay. Jin Urso. And I think as KT called it, how about another one of the modifier? Steven Brunner. Can't have a break without 2 of those autos, right? Evan Peel. Grand Admiral. That is 23 of $2.99. This is nice. 10.99. Darth Vader. 10.99. $76 of 99. How about another Tim Curry auto? The guy can barely speak, can barely walk, can barely write, and yet he signed these for you guys. Chancellor, Palpatine, Tim Curry. And then the Grand Admiral again. Two packs to go. Two packs to go. Star Wars comic cover. That's issue 91. There's Padme Amidala. To $2.99 comic book cover. That is issue 52. 61 of $2.99. To 50. 31 out of 50. We got Supreme Leader Snoke. And another auto, a third auto in this box, Garza Fwisp. And that is numbered to 99. 2 out of 99, Jennifer Beals. Such a good actress. Love her. Let me put these away. No, that will be on our Breaks and Takes 1 channel. That'll be on our main channel. That will probably be Paulie or Chris. So, no, this is my day off. Unfortunately, because they didn't deliver the product, so I could break it last night, I'm doing it today because I care that much about you guys, and I wanted to make sure I got this done. I literally went to the UPS truck driver, because I know him, and I grabbed the case right off his truck so that way we could get this done today. All right, guys, last pack. And it looks like possible steel plate. Is that a... Let's do this. Grand Admiral. Is it a printing plate? So that should be a 101, correct? C3PO. To 10 on the wooden comic cover. Episode 1, 9 out of 10. Issue number 1. That's got to be real good. Yeah. That's how normally printing plates work. I just wanted to make sure that that's what I was seeing. Alright, guys. You see, I got a sweat card here. I'm going to put the sweat card over the printing plate. It's right there. So that way we can do this last card of Kanan Jarrus. Yeah. Issue number 1. That's what everybody would want. You know, this is what the... I mean, I know I would either want the first or the last issue. So... Oh, come on. Do we want, what, Ahsoka Tano? Can anybody tell me by the hair? Can anybody tell me by the hair? No way. Poe Dameron on the black printing plate. This isn't even a printing plate. This is a 1 of 1. Is that a printing plate? Wow. Congrats to the Poe Dameron spot. Yeah, they are definitely weird in these printing plates, but look at that. 1 of 1 black printing plate of Poe Dameron. That is a sick card, you guys. That is sick. At least we got somebody good, right? All right. Yes, glad it's a known character. That's what I say. All right, guys, let's do a recap. Then I'll let you guys have the rest of your day. Thank you again for your patience. I appreciate it. Here we go. Our not numbered blues. I'm not going to say the names. I'm just going to go through them real quick. So here we go. These are the $2.99. $2.99. Comic cover, Grand Admiral, Grand Admiral, Grand Admiral. Comic cover, Droid. R2-D2 plus 2. Grand Admiral. Comic cover. There is Rematch. There's Heroes Move In. Mark Hamill. Cover. We got an Embrace. Comic book. These are $2.99 green. Darth Vader, Reva, Porg, Ahsoka Tano, Rancor, Bo-Katan, Rancor again, and Jack Porkins. These are $2.50 on the purple. Supreme Leader Snoke, Enfys Nest, Dr. Cornelius Evazan. These are the 25 red. Rick Ollie, Luthen Rail. We had 2 to 10 on the comic book covers. We had issue number 1, and I think this was 70. Let's see. Let's do the we only had 3 relics. We had Finn, Neen Noob, and then numbered to 50, BB-8. That is 29 of 50. Our autos not numbered. Palpatine, modifier. Dedra Miro, modifier. Boss Nass, Bendu. Enfys Nest. Grand Admiral Thrawn, Omega, client. Apalina, Omega again. Garsa Wisp, General Grievous, and Leader Supreme Leader Snoke. Our numbered autos, we got Garsa Wisp to 99, Rose Tico to 99, Val to 99, Chancellor Palpatine to 99, and Beaumont Kin. That is to 25, or 50, 10 of 50. Our sketch cards for the sketch card spot. Looks like 3, 4, 8 of them in 8 boxes. 8 main boxes, 8 sketch cards. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Our 1 of 1 black printing plate of Poe Dameron. And our case hit, Force Spirits. And again, glad we hit somebody that's known, Anakin Skywalker. There's your break, my friends. I appreciate you. I'm going to top load all those base cards because every card is getting top loaded. There was a Darth Maul. I think it was a base card, Michael. I don't believe it was numbered, my friend. So, I will top load all these cards for this break, and then I will get them all sorted and I get them all shipped out to you guys. Have a great afternoon. Thank you again for your patience. Hope to see you next time. Peace.